Well, we saw some nice pictures tonight, didn't we?
Oh, amazing. I can't get them all on the air. We get to take a half hour to show them all, but a lot of people send them in. Appreciate all of those, and they'll be on our mysuncoast.com too. You can check out viewer photos there. This is from our tower cam. We also got a nice shot from our tower cam of tonight's sunset as some clouds kind of breaking up and had some interesting momentus as well as some crepuscular rays all set in. Yes, right. Tower cam showing a fairly interesting sunset that you see right there. And here's some of those photos, just four that I can show. This was the storm arriving in Toledo, and this was an amazing shot sent into our Facebook page. Carol Newtown is getting this one, Newton, and this one from Siesta Key, Fred Seeger, a double rainbow. And this is also getting a lot of hits on Facebook. What does it all mean? Yes, and this one showing those momentous clouds. You see those above there in the top part of the picture. And then that was from Val. He's a great photographer around town. And this one from Dave Levy, our director, showing those rays coming out of the sun as they were casting shadows, those cloud tops, as you see right there, creating a nice crepuscular ray there here too. So beautiful shot, and I tell you what, the rain is starting to end here over land. It's still continuing out in the Gulf, and there's still some storms along the southeast coast. A lot of moisture in the atmosphere, so we can anticipate another round of showers and storms tomorrow, some which will produce up to 2 to 3 inches of rainfall in a short period of time because they're going to be slow movers tomorrow. Once again, that sea breeze will kick them off. Currently, we have fair skies and 78. Dew point is at 71. We have an east wind at 5, so rather comfortable out there. Not much of a factor if you factor in the dew point. It makes it feel like 80 degrees out there. 93, the high today, above average. And 96 is our normal high, our record high set back in 2014. And this morning's low, that too, running high at 79 degrees. No rainfall to report officially at the airport. However, as I mentioned, some areas today getting 2.5 inches of rain, especially near Northport, Port Charlotte, Punta Gorda, and even into Venice and the Venetian, also getting some heavier rainfall there. As I mentioned, that tropical moisture is around. It really hammered the southeast part of Florida today with some heavy rainfall there. And as I mentioned, more of that moisture will come back into play tomorrow and will be ripe for showers and storms to develop and produce some locally heavy rainfall at times with the interaction of the sea breeze and the outflow boundaries from the storms that will develop inland. Similar conditions anticipated on Thursday as well. This particular model indicating more of a westerly component. I still think we're going to see southeasterly wind flow, which will bring those storms back toward the coast late in the afternoon and evening. Well, we showed you this earlier. This is a tropical storm, but it could soon become a hurricane as it makes its way off to the west. It's the strongest storm in the Western Caribbean in over 3 years. It's been a drought down there, and indications are that water temperatures out ahead of it, very warm. On top of that, less shear taking place, and that will allow this system to strengthen. That's according to the National Hurricane Center. Top winds have been bumped up to 60 miles an hour. It's still moving to the west, but it's slowed that speed, and that will also give it a chance to really strengthen before it makes landfall. And the pressures come down a little bit, 996 millibars. There is now this is a hurricane warning in effect. This had been a hurricane watch. It's a hurricane warning, a tropical storm warning in effect in the area that you see orange there from Honduras all the way to Belize, and then making landfall sometime late Wednesday night and Thursday morning, and then emerging into the southwestern portion of the Gulf of Mexico, where it too could come back as a tropical storm and then cause all sorts of headaches with flash flooding there in the mountainous terrain of Mexico. So this one's going to stay to our south. Elsewhere out there in the Atlantic, we were watching a fairly significant system there a couple of days ago. That's getting beat up by some dry air right now, but there's another pretty strong wave behind that. We'll have to watch over the upcoming week and a half, 2 weeks or so, as this dry air is kind of stopping anything else from developing anytime soon. So with that dry air in place, things will calm down once Earl heads off to the west, but then in about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, there could be another system developing. Temperatures cooler over the northeast, 66 in Boston, 75 in Toronto, Dallas now at 90 degrees, and 76 degrees in Atlanta. So tonight, for the rest of it, a few Gulf storms are possible. They'll be isolated out there. 77 for your low, and we could have a few morning showers right near the coast as we get into sunrise. Slow-moving storms tomorrow. Scattered thunderstorms mainly in the afternoon and evening. High temperatures, low 90s. The extended forecast does call for a pretty good chance for showers and storms on and through the weekend. The timing of the storms may change a little bit on Monday and Tuesday as we return to more west to southwest wind flow.